bang, that is Unit 2, complete. I've finished it. And for once, well, actually, 2 units in a row, I'm now pleased with what I've produced at the end of it. I was unsure at the start of how I was going to cope with letting someone else edit it and make and produce what I could see originally in my head for my idea, but it worked out pretty well. And I'd say the final edit that Holly produced is close to perfect of what I would have of what I had predicted of what I'd have predicted it would have looked like in the end, if that makes any sense. But so yeah, that worked well. I tried to give her clear instructions in that, and in the feedback she gave me for my evaluation, she said I did. She said she would have liked a bit more time, which is fair enough, I suppose. Which is fair, but we did agree in the meeting. But who knows? Hey ho, fair enough, fair enough. So yeah, I'm happy with what I produced. I did get one bit of feedback, which is that the last shot of the kids under the table, I could have got a bit lower with the slider. Which, yeah, I agree with that. I think that the reason I didn't is because of inexperience of use with the slider, and I was struggling to get it that low. And in the end, I had it on a tripod. In the end, I had it on the lowest setting to get it that low. I tried it on the floor at the start, and I couldn't angle it up enough to be able to get the kids. And then I tried to like prop it up a bit, and it looked a bit off. It didn't really, the composition didn't feel right to me. And then I had it on some chairs. I had each end of it on a chair. The chairs are too high, so then in the end, that's what I had to settle with. But yeah, I think it looks alright for what I had to cope with. If I'd spent more time on it, and I was a bit pushed for time in the day because I didn't film on the original Saturday because I was ill, so I had to get the day off work on Sunday and film on Sunday, which I'm amazed they even let me have it off work. But you blag if you say it's for college and there, and then that they did let me have it off, so that was good. But yeah, if I had a bit more time, I probably could have maybe stacked some books on top. So Warwick said stack some books, made it exactly the right height, and if I went back to do it again, that's something I would change. Lindsay said it's good enough for a showreel piece, which is pleasing. I don't think I've produced anything so far on this course which is showreel worthy, but if that is, then happy days, I suppose. I'm pleased with that. I'm not sure what else to say. I think my research I think this is the first unit I've done almost, I think, in myself as much research as possible, because I've been there every day for two units in a row now. I've been there nearly all the time, if not all the time. But so the research I did for this unit was more extensive than what I think I've produced for the rest of the units, and I could see how much that helped me for this unit and produce something which showed the characteristics and just the characteristics of Doritos and their adverts. And there's another word I'm thinking of, but I can't think of it. So what my research allowed me to do was find different. Look at the colour grading style and the comedy effect. I tried to get that in with the kids at the end, but it was difficult because amateur actors, and obviously the time I had to film it on the day because I was ill the day before, yada yada. So yeah, I'm happy with what I produced in the time and the skills I had, if that makes sense. Obviously, it could be made better, but everything can be made better. What else can I say?